Yuta Watanabe, also known as Yuta the Shooter, is on the cusp of making history as he competes for a spot in the three-point shooting contest at this year's All-Star Weekend. Not only is he the league's best deep shooter, but he's also become a trailblazer and icon for basketball in his native Japan. But will the chosen one of Japanese basketball make it to Utah and solidify his place in history? All-Star Weekend is slowly approaching, and all eyes are on Yuta Watanabe, who's lately achieved the nickname Yuta the Shooter, as fans eagerly anticipate whether or not he'll make an appearance in the three-point shooting contest in Utah. So the whole nation is asking a simple question: will Yuta the Shooter be in Utah? Watanabe, who currently holds the title of the league's best deep shooter, has expressed his honor at the possibility of being selected. But it's not just fans in the United States that are rooting for him. Back home in Japan, he's become a basketball icon and a trailblazer for the sport. In his native Japan, he's become so popular that he's not only made the Nets the country's most followed team, but is also spurring the growth of the league itself. At the young age of 18, Watanabe moved to the United States to pursue his dream of playing basketball at the highest level. He was the first Japanese player to earn a basketball scholarship from an NCAA Division I school, George Washington. His success hasn't gone unnoticed, and he's become a role model for young basketball players in Japan, many of whom are now seeking to follow his footsteps. In an interview, Yuta emotionally stated, "When I came to the US, when I was 18, I said I want to be one of the pioneers, and I hope a lot of younger guys are going to follow me after seeing my success. And I think I'm having a successful season now. A lot of young guys are watching me play, and I hope they look at me and say, I want to be an NBA player." Watanabe's rise to fame is not just due to his impressive statistics on the court. He's also playing alongside some of the most popular players in the world, such as Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Ben Simmons, and is married to one of Japan's best-known personalities, actress and model Akiko Kuji. All of these factors have contributed to making Watanabe an iconic figure in Japan and a fan favorite. Basketball is far from being the most popular sport in Japan, but people who like basketball there know very well who KD and the other players are, especially because he just won a gold medal in Tokyo. And Yuta got their trust. His story is perfect. An undrafted guy who didn't even have a guaranteed contract is helping one of the league's top teams and even developing some chemistry with all those superstars. It's hard not to root for him. Yuta said that his success is a good sign for Japanese basketball. He stated that he's getting a lot of DMs and comments, and it's been great to see a lot of Japanese fans following him and cheering for him. So his main goal is to continue having a successful season. And as Watanabe continues to have a successful season with the Brooklyn Nets, averaging 7.3 points and shooting 55.2% overall and 51.9% from deep, fans are on their toes, waiting to see if he'll be selected for the three-point contest. If he is, he may have a big advantage, as the contest starts and ends in the corners, an area where Watanabe has been particularly successful, hitting more than 60% of his corner threes. Yuta has given hope to young basketball players in Japan, and has become a source of inspiration for many. As his coach said, it's cool to see a kid in Japan thinking, how can I be the next Yuta Watanabe? He gives hope to kids who want to play hoops in Japan, and seeing someone that looks like them and to be able to aspire to be, that's pretty cool. We'll have to wait and see if Yuta the Shooter will end up in Utah, but one thing is for sure, he's already made a big impact on the sport, and his fans are cheering him on every step of the way.